Hey guys, we are back with another video and we are going to be talking about 5 tips after saying I do. It's going to be good. But right now, I need you to like, comment, share, subscribe to our YouTube channel, Team Thomas. All right, we're going to get right into it. I don't like videos with long introductions, so let's get right into it. Number one, continue dating.
Oh yeah.
Continue to date your wife, your spouse, or whatever. Continue to date them. Continue to remember what they like. Remember what they like to eat, whatever they like to go, stuff like that. And continue to make them happy because never stop dating your spouse. Never stop dating. 'Cause
Never.
some people get in their ways and they feel like you don't have to do any more work with dating and stuff like that, not going out. Then your marriage starting to go downhill and you wonder why.
Yep. Never stop
Never
dating
stop
your
dating your
spouse.
spouse.
Yep. You got to keep that spark going. Like 10 years into it, 20 years into it, 40 years into it. Like still date your spouse, still surprise them. Like, that doesn't get old. Like, you know, just keep that spark going. It's just very important because, as you may have gotten married in your 20s or your 30s, and even as kids come into the marriage, like things change. So get yourself a babysitter, surprise or say, hey, I got a babysitter. Go get changed. I got your clothes laid out. Like, yeah, do it up for them. Continue dating. Like, even
Try things new.
even my husband, like, like I even had him. Well, I ain't gonna say I had him do that, but like he sent me a little text message like, "Will you be my Valentine?" Like, that's cute. I like stuff like that. So, do what's gonna make the other person happy. Do those little small things. Like it's the little small details like that that counts.
Yes, I'm glad I got somebody that you don't have to go all out for and all that stuff there. Not saying she's not that special because she is. I'm just saying she's not hard to please and make smile. So that's another thing. I love her so much. But all right, that's it for number one. Let's go on to
Yeah,
number
continue
two.
dating.
Number two.
Number two is learn how to compromise. Like, you know, um, don't let an argument or disagreement just continue to go and, just get completely out of hand when you could just simply compromise. And, yep, so compromising is, really important. That saying, oh gosh, what's that saying? Oh, happy wife, happy life, something like that. Well, it's not all about the wife being happy. It's about both parties being happy. Um, so wives, don't look for your husband to just give in to you every time. I mean, that would be nice,
Of course.
but that's not fair. You don't want your spouse to, grow any resentment because you want to get your way all the time. So you guys really have to learn how to compromise, with each other when you come upon a disagreement. And, maybe you can't come to um, a mutual standpoint that same day, but sleep on it, pray on it, figure it out. But it just got to be some give and take, pretty much.
Yes, because you are two people that are different, so you have to compromise some way or another. So be mindful of that, you guys, because that's very important to compromise, man. Give in, give. I know most of the times they be like, the men just say, yes, ma'am. Just give in to your wife and let her be. just to make her shut up or whatever, and all stuff like that. They, I don't know, they just don't want to put in that work or, compromise and talk to their wife about, just come into agreement on what they need to do or whatever. So compromising.
Right. Yeah, definitely learn how to compromise. And we'll get into number 3.
Number 3, communication. Communication is the key. That is so true, man. That is a fact all the way. Communication is the key. Try not to keep any secrets away from each other unless you trying to surprise your wife or something like that now. So communication is the key. Make sure that keeps you guys, you're not thinking about, okay, they keeping this away from me, so what else they keeping it? Get the mind going to another place that it shouldn't go. So make sure you communicate with your wife or your spouse or whatever. Make sure they let them know what's going on, because you let them know what's going on, that's the least they have to worry about stuff. You don't want nobody to worry, because their mind, that's when the devil try to come to attack and take your mind somewhere else. So.
Yeah, communication, definitely is key, because you may think that you know a person, but unless you like ask them, what's wrong, or why are you mad about this, or you know what I'm saying? Like, you could think that a person is like giving you the silent treatment because they're mad at you, when actually they may just be in thought, or they may just be stressed, and it has nothing to do with you. It's just maybe something that happened at work. But you're thinking, trying to think, oh gosh, what did I do? So, just learn how to communicate, with each other, and not just communicate, but communicate effectively. And, you can't really communicate without knowing how to listen as well.
Yes,
So,
don't always hear yourself. Don't always over talk. That's a whole nother story too, about over talking each other and all that
we
stuff.
could do a
Yeah.
whole video on just communication.
Yes. Just remember, communication leads to assumption, assuming things. So you don't want to assume too much.
Lack of communication.
What I said?
You said communication.
Oh, communication. Sorry about that. Lack of communication. I don't know why I thought it's late, I guess. I don't know.
It is late.
But it's all right. We got this thing going. Lack of communication, let me get that right, leads to assumption. Assuming things that maybe not. And sometimes you can assume the right thing, and it can be a good thing.
Yeah.
So.
Right.
Yep,
Communication can really make or break, a marriage. And, that's honestly not one of our like strongest suits, but we're still, working on it. Like, we recognize it, and so we're still working on it. And, one thing that we have done in the past, we don't do it as much now, but we would like write down questions to ask each other, like on our date night. And we would ask each other, like, okay, what do you feel like is working in our marriage? What do you feel like, needs to be worked on? And, just how do you feel like you've changed and grown? And that helps to get dialect flowing. And then, it just leads to better communication. So, we're definitely still working on it. And I don't think it's something you're going to continue to work on. Learn new ways to communicate effectively. Like, that's very, very important. And when you learn that, share it with other people. But definitely, when communicate, and make sure that you are listening too, because it's not all about the words. It's about, are you really taking it in and comprehending, what's being said. You got to get that understanding of what's being said, because otherwise you're hearing me, I'm hearing you, but
are we really taking it in?
Right. And that's, where the work begins. They'll say, like, okay, I understand what you're saying, where you're coming from. This is my standpoint on it. We come together and figure it out. That's where it comes back around to the compromise. And so compromising and communication, they kind of, I guess will go hand in hand with each other.
And I know some people might, not be good with communication and stuff like that. Write it down. Write a note. I knew my wife, she like letters. I haven't wrote her one in a minute, but I know she like letters. So sometimes you can write in your journal, man, and it'll help you out. It'll help you say what you want her to hear in a loving way. Like that. That's how I say it. So we're moving on to number 4.
Yeah. So number 4 is keep outsiders out your business, out your marriage, out your relationship. I know you have your bestie. I know you have your parents. I know you have your coworkers. But guess what? All advice is not good advice. Like, they may give you advice for what works for them, but guess what? You and your spouse are completely different.
It may not work for you guys.
Right, right. So you got to really, really keep people, out of your business, because it's like they say, like, if you're going to end up still being together, where you're going to put a strain on, a relationship with, whoever it was that now your best friend, like your spouse or your, so it just puts, a strain on, that relationship with whoever.
And
so
everybody,
definitely, keep people, out your business. Like,
right.
You can't talk to other people about your marriage. Like, how is that helping your marriage if you're going over here talking to your coworker? Oh, I got mad at him about this. Okay. Did you talk to him about it? Because that's who you're in a marriage with. Like, so, that's the only way it's going to help is if that person actually knows. So that's who you really need to be talking to about it. And if you can't talk to that person right then, of course, talk to God about it. And he will give you the wisdom to say, okay, how can you go about telling this person that?
And just remember, everybody is not for you who you think is for you. So be mindful of that also.
Right, right. People aren't happy. They don't want you to be happy. So, just be definitely. So, keep those people who are close to you out your business. But on the other hand, if you get to a point in your marriage where you need counseling, you say, okay, well, I need somebody to talk to. Seek counseling. There's nothing wrong with counseling before marriage, after marriage. Like, even if you need counseling just to yourself and then as a couple, like, it's nothing wrong with that, but you just have to know, okay, I'm at the point where that's what we need. Counseling can definitely be, a go-to to help you guys in your marriage, in your relationship, even before getting married. Definitely do some premarital counseling. It's definitely beneficial. Babe, I'm gonna go into the last tip.
Support your spouse. Be your spouse's biggest cheerleader, the number one cheerleader. Support them in everything they do because it's very important. You don't want to be with somebody that don't support you, and you don't want that person to be with you if you don't support them. So.
Right. Yeah. Definitely. Support your spouse. And help them to attain their dreams and their goals as best you can. You just have to be there to motivate each other. Like, you never know what that goal could turn into. Like, it could make you all millionaires or billionaires, or, it's not about the money, because, it really is just about seeing your spouse happy. But I'm just saying, like, you want to say, okay, I was there behind you or right there beside you when you were, when you was trying to get to this point. And so it's like, it's a celebration for both of you all, because both of you all went through this. And, you don't want somebody else to be supporting your spouse more than you do. Like, that just doesn't, look right. And, that may in turn make them grow closer to that person than they are to you. So, definitely support your spouse in what they do. And, sometimes you may have to reel them back in and say, you know what, maybe not that, but maybe, you know, this. So, um, you know,
You guys are each other's helpmates, so
right.
be mindful of that, man. Just support each other, help each other figure things out. Cause I'm telling you right now, your spouse is gonna help you grow into your, I want to say your potential. I don't even know the word right now. Okay, you're gonna help you unlock your hidden potentials. That's what I'm trying to get to.
Yeah.
Yep. So that's basically all we
That,
have about, you know, the 5 tips
yep. So
after
if
saying I
you
do.
support your spouse, give this video a thumbs
Thumbs
up.
up. That's right. Thumbs up. And sure to like, comment, subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Yes. Yep,
All
yep.
right.
We'll be coming at you with another
Look.
video soon, okay? So stay tuned.
All right, guys. Until next time. Bye bye.